So this is the next question, guys. In this question, we are given that S and T are two different numbers on the number line. Okay. Just pay attention to the word different, right? And we are also given that distance between S and 0 is equals to the distance between T and 0, right? And we have to compare the value of S plus T and the value 0, and we have to compare both of these, right? So let's form a number line, right? For example, this is 0. Okay. Now, we know that the distance between S and 0 is the same as the distance between T and 0, right? So let's assume that S is over here. This is a number line, and let's assume that S is over here. So we know that the distance between S and 0 is equals to the distance between T and 0. This means T should be somewhere over here. I mean, this is the only possibility, right? That the distance between S and 0 is equals to the distance between T and 0, right? So for example, if this distance is 2, if this is 2, right? So this point will be 2, right? And we know this distance is the same as this distance. So if this distance is also 2, so T will be minus 2, right? Because it is on the left side of 0. This is on the left side of 0, so this will be minus 2, and this is on the right side, so this will be plus 2, right? So what will be S plus T? S plus T will be minus 2, S is 2. So 2 plus minus 2, because T is minus 2, so this comes out to be 0, right? So your answer becomes C. Very simple question, right? Now the point over here is that a lot of students make the mistake and they say that the distance between S and 0 is equals to the distance between T and 0, right? So if S is somewhere over here, then we can say that even T is over here, right? Because in this case, the distance between 0 and S is the same as the distance between 0 and T, right? So basically S and T coincide, or S and T are basically the same things. But we are given in the question that S and T are two different numbers. That is why this case is not possible. Only this case is possible, that if S is on one side of the number line, then T has to be on the opposite side of the number line, or vice versa. If the word different was absent, if the word different was not present over here, then this case would be possible, where S and T are basically the same thing. But right now, since we know S and T are two different numbers, so if S is on one side of the number line, then T has to be automatically on the other side of the number line, right? So one is positive, one is negative, so your final answer is 0. That is why the answer is C. I hope this should be clear.